This November, roughly 24 million, or 1 in 10 eligible voters, will be members of Gen Z. Born after 1996, the oldest among this group will turn 23 this year, but most Gen Zers are still not old enough to cast a ballot in local or national elections. And some of the younger members of this, our most diverse and digitally connected generation, are demanding the opportunity to vote now.
We see youth at the forefront of many different social justice movements, leading protests, organizing, and keeping the momentum going.
16-year-old Sarah Chung is an organizer for a group called Vote 16SF. They're promoting a new San Francisco proposition that would allow 16 and 17-year-olds to vote in local elections.
I think it's completely inequitable that we can't be a part of that decision-making process.
Sarah Ginsburg is also 16 and a youth leader with Vote 16SF. She says now more than ever, people her age should be allowed to pick municipal and school board leaders.
In response to the COVID-19 pandemic and the youth of San Francisco, youth are going to be the ones impacted by decisions surrounding the closure of schools or whether we're going to be in session next semester or next year.
The measure is on the ballot in November. If passed, between 6,000 and 15,000 young San Franciscans would win the right to cast their ballots for local officials, but not larger offices like the presidency.
We see that people of color, especially brown and black folks, are underrepresented at the polls. By allowing 16 and 17-year-olds to vote, we're also allowing for more young people of color to be represented in our democracy.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, whose district includes San Francisco, has also backed the idea.
I myself have always been for lowering the voting age to 16. I think it's really important to capture kids when they're in high school, when they're learning about government.
But critics of the proposition say 16 and 17-year-olds aren't mature enough to take on the adult responsibility of voting.
Of course, you're not going to have every single voter of each age group engaged in this process, but if you're disabling that entire group from making these essential decisions, you're taking away an essential right.
For more about how the youth vote could impact this election, just tap the button below for an exclusive analysis conducted for Quibi and NBC News.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.